What's up, everybody? All right, this thing is a little live. We're going a little live right now. It's been a while since I did this, my first time around. I just tried it a couple minutes ago, and I think I screwed up because I had a camera on. But just decided to go on live. I was going to do a video, but I don't think this thing deserves just a video. I will do a review on it, but I don't think it just deserves a video. I think it deserves a little bit more than that. But before we get started, man, I want to thank anybody that shows up. All right, make sure you come on in and comment. Right now we don't got nobody, but hopefully sometime soon we will. All right. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a little while to see if I get anybody to come on and chit chat, talk about anything you want. All right, but let's try to stay positive, um, stay prayed up, man, for everybody, especially now. I mean, worldwide. So let's see what happens. Got to do this thing. Let me see. Am I just recording or what I'm doing? I don't know. Guess everybody probably out. Me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see, just over here. Let's see. I'm watching from my phone over here. And I'm looking over here. Again, just testing. I know the camera is working pretty good. I don't know if the sound quality okay. We got one eye on me right now, so I think that's me. It might be me. But, let's wait and see what happens. See if anybody else out there. Hopefully got their notifications on. Let them know that I'm chit-chatting. It's 9:50 right now. I don't plan on staying on this thing too long. Working about a few hours. Again, just testing this thing out. Maybe I go like a change. No, it's not changing. So I got one person on there. Same thing that happened a couple months back when I tried this thing the first time. I was actually, sitting there testing this thing out, again, trying to get the gist of it. I got a lot of equipment and stuff like that I got to go through. Let me see something. Let me cut this thing up. Got two eyes on me now. Let me cut my microphones on, because I think my mics was off. And if they were, I apologize. But I got one eye on me right now. Who are you? Make a little comment if you can. Let's start a conversation. Let me see something. Because again, just another test run on this thing. Because to be honest with you, a lot of us might be, shut in, for a little while. So I don't know if it's this mic that's on. And if it is, let me show you what it looks like. There it is there. That's one of them. And I got a couple other mics on the size of the PC. So again, I don't plan on being on this too long. I just want to, again, test these waters, because again, there's going to be some times where the majority of us going to be, self-quarantine, just to make sure that we stop this pandemic. So whoever you are out there, man, I pray for you and your family. Hopefully everything's all good. Right now, I'm just testing the fragrance that I have on my wrist. It's an oldie but goodie. And I plan on making a video of it, review of it, my take, actually. I keep saying review, but I don't consider myself reviewing anything. I consider myself as being, or giving a take on some of the fragrances that I have in my collection. Sorry about that. Some of the fragrance I have in my collection. So I plan on just, doing my part, giving my honest opinions on some of the fragrances that are out there. Right now, I got two views. I've been on here for like 6 minutes. I got 2 eyes on me. I don't know who those eyes are, but I want to thank y'all for chiming, for actually, watching. I mean, I know a lot of people, it's a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. People out there probably trying to gather whatever they can gather. I wish everybody the best, man. But don't go too crazy out there, because what you got to remember, a lot of that stuff is still going to be available, man. The grocery stores and stuff like that will still be available. So don't go crazy, getting violent to grabbing stuff. Grab what you can. There are going to be grocery stores open and stuff like that. So don't go too wild. Please don't go too wild. We don't need that. We need everybody to be safe. All right. Who was that? Bro Sense. What's up, bro? What's going on? I haven't been watching many of your videos lately, man. I apologize, but keep your thing going, man. Hopefully everything is well with you and your family, wherever you live, in your neck of the woods. Just again, this is a time for unity, bro. We don't need we don't need anybody being upset with each other. We're all fighting the same battle right now. So do what you can for your family, for your neighbors, for the people that can't get out and do things. If you are able to do so, do your part in helping, man. Because everybody's gonna need everybody. We need each other. What I'm trying to say. We're gonna need each other. All right, but try to keep this to the fragrances, man. It's a rough time, but it's a time for unity. All right. Let me show you what I wore for the day. I wore this gem by my man EJ Wells. I'm not sure if he's watching or not, but I wore this thing right here, man. This Blue Fire is something serious. I like this a lot, man. There's a blue. It's a little bit more than just a blue aquatic. It's strong. It's got some backbone to it. It's got some like herbal. To me, I get like some type of herbal notes. It's dope. So that's what I wore today. Whoever's watching, chime in, let me know exactly what y'all wore for the day, and we go from there. Again, it's 9 minutes now. Got 2 eyes on me, my man, Bro Sense. Come on out there, man. I know, whoever's out there, come on out. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, he's trying, man. He dealt with some obstacles when he was in Cincinnati, but no knock on Cronin. Mick did what he thought was best to make a team win. That's the one thing I say about Mick. Mick don't care. Mick gonna do what it takes to win in his way. He have a system. He have a way about coaching. He's gonna stick to it. So we appreciate everything he did. No lie, we do appreciate him. Actually, he texted me a couple weeks back. I was at a UConn Cincinnati game, and he texted me a couple weeks back, and we actually talked for a while. and Kane will be spending some time when he talked to him, once or twice a month. So he'll be going out to California, hopefully, with all the stuff that's going on. When he get back home, he'll be going to California and working out there at UCLA with Mick. Mick do keep his guys, or do keep in contact with his guys. I mean, again, it was rough because like every kid, Kane had that. Kane had that dream of being an NBA. You know what I'm saying? He sees some of the guys that he played against and torched in the NBA, and he knew he could have been the same. He could have been there. Some of the guys around here, myself, we say Kane was the Ja Morant before Ja Morant. I mean, he was at Sacred Heart, and he was averaging like 24 points a game. I mean, he did his best, to do what he can to help that situation out, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We ain't gonna cry over no spilt milk. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Right now, he's in St. John's, Newfoundland, playing for those guys out there, and he's like the second leading scorer on the team. He was player of the week a couple weeks back. He's doing well, man. But even there, like he's some juggling when he's a rookie. It's obstacles, man. Some coaches sometimes get in their own way, To me, when I was coaching in high school, I played the best people, or the best players that's on the squad. No matter you're a senior or not, if there's a freshman that's better than you and that can do the job, I'm putting them in there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But right now, with everything going on, my sons, their league was canceled due to this coronavirus outbreak. So, all we're gonna do now is just pray that everybody get better and everything go back to normal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the one thing we can do. We can sit back and just pray that everything works out. What's going on? Two steps 69. What's going on, my brother? Everything's good this way. We just talking. We literally we just gonna talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what bro's saying. My friend, he is left-handed player. He's a left-handed player. He can still make it. Tell him, yeah. We not we never gonna give up. We never stop. Like, you have to grind. Look, he went from being at Sacred Heart to going to Cincinnati and being a difference maker there when he was allowed to do so. No matter where my son went, from high school all the way up, he always had to prove himself. We're not the family that's going to sit back and just allow things to happen. We're gonna make our own way. If someone try to tell us something different, and we believe in ourselves, we're gonna push. You know what I'm saying? And me and my wife gonna be behind our kids 100%. It's kind of ironic, kind of funny, because my daughter has 2 kids. We got 2 grandkids, and it's kind of like the same makeup as me and my wife when we had my daughter, then my son. So she had my granddaughter Journey, which you guys seen in the videos, some of the videos, and then she had Gunner. Gunner is left-handed, and Gunner looks like Kane, and he's left-handed. So, and he loves basketball. So it's going to be like the same thing all over again. All right. So we're going to just pray, again, that everything go back to normal. Then we do our best. Yeah. Okay. So I understand. I know the grocery stores are empty and stuff like that because people are panicking. If you look at the situation in Italy, the one thing that stayed that remained open was the grocery stores and stuff like that. So, but I do understand people panic and they feel like they gotta stock up on stuff like that. But we have to stay mindful that things are going to still be open. I mean, look, I work in law enforcement. I'm a marshal here in my state, and some of the courthouses are going to be open. Law still has to be done. We still have to police and keep order. So it is what it is, man. People going do their best to grab groceries, grab as many groceries, grab as much stuff as they possibly can, and store it and sit on it because they believe, honestly, people think that's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's just something we got to get through, and we got to hope our leaders, do the right thing, and that's come together. Stop trying to separate. Stop thinking about what happened with the past administration, because if you be honest, if people are honest with themselves, they understand that every administration, from the Bushes to the Clintons to the next Bush to Obama to now, we supposed to, if you do it the right way, you're supposed to advance and improve upon what was left, not destroy things, and not separate, or not destroy, but not split us up. It's a unity thing, man. We need each other, man. And things like you said, down in the 305, and how all the grocery stores are empty. We went to we just drove by BJ's, which is like a Sam's Food Club, because I don't know if anybody, everybody have BJ's, but we rode by BJ's, and the parking lot was pretty much empty, because I'm not sure if they have much stuff in there. But again, things are still going to go on. Things are still going to be open. We just got to take precautions. I love going to the 2 Step 69 said, I love going to the gym. I'm still going. You think it's safe? Look, separation and cleanliness. Like, you got to make sure you wash your hands. You stay up on yourself. Like, at the courthouses, we have sanitizer in every courtroom. We have disinfectant wipes everywhere. I know bleach and all the cleaning products was pretty much gone. Bleach and all that other stuff. I mean, but if you have some bleach, you don't need a lot of bleach to disinfect. All you need is a half, not even a half a cup of bleach and some water in the spray bottle, and you got yourself some disinfectant. So do your best. Wash your hands, clean yourself. Stay away from putting your hands in your face. Keep people at a safe distance. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that you work with, like, keep them at a distance that will, not put yourself or even put that person in harm's way when you cough in and stuff like that. Cough into your elbows. You know what I'm saying? But be mindful. Some people cough in the elbows and then they want to give you an elbow dap. Like, just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the stations down if you go into the gym, wipe your stations down. But some gyms are closing. A lot of gyms are saying they're not going to open up. So I know my wife's gym said she closed her doors. You know what I'm saying? But my wife wasn't going to go there anyway because she didn't see any disinfectant and stuff like that there at the time. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until we get things in order. So most of the gyms in Connecticut closed their doors. But if you got a gym that's open, just go. Just be mindful. Wipe it down. Even before this happened, they had wipes and stuff like that, disinfectant spray. They were spraying, cleaning your station, clean yourself before you leave. All right. But listen, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. Again, I listened to a brother named that's named I think his name is Bo. This guy is very knowledgeable, man. And I would say, if you can, go to his YouTube channel and just listen to that man. That man has a lot of knowledge, man, and would be somebody that can lead a lot of people, man. He have a great following, but he has a lot of knowledge, man, and he shares that information to everybody, and he breaks things down. So I don't know, I can't remember his YouTube page, but I think his name, he goes on, he says, hey, this is Bo again, you know what I'm saying? And he's like in his garage and he's talking, but he gives a lot of knowledge. Let's hear these words. Okay, let's hear these words. He says, how you cough in your elbow. I mean, I don't know if you ask him literally, but you want to cough with your hands, with your elbows, in the inside of your elbow, not your elbow, in the inside of your arm is where you want to cough. But again, just be safe, man. Just be safe. People just need to stay positive and start getting their life in order and stop thinking negative. Yeah, that's true. People do need to stop thinking negative. We need to stop with the negativity as well. You know what I'm saying? That's, bro, what I'm saying. We need to stop with the negativity, period. We got to bring each other. We got to look. I know growing up, we used to say like, you pull your brother up from the bootstrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm at a certain level, I want my brothers to be at a certain level. I want my peoples to be at a certain level. And that's just how it is. But we got to stay positive, man. Stay positive. Don't and prayed up. Prayed up. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna go. We're gonna go through our ups and downs. But I think we can get through this. But anyway, let's talk about something fun that we all like, and that's these scents, man. All right, that's these scents. Again, today I wore EJ Wells Blue Fire, and let me see if I grab a piece of paper. This thing right here, man, it is fire. It is fire. EJ Wells sent this to me in a pack, and I'm gonna be straight up. If I don't like a fragrance, I'm gonna say that I don't like a fragrance. I'm not gonna sit up here and bullshit anybody and tell people that it's a dope scent when it's not. All right, but this right here is up my alley. I like with EJ does a lot of things that I like when it comes to fragrances, man. He has that old school vibe, right? And with the old school vibe, you got that longevity and that deepness behind the fragrances. A lot of these companies don't do that, man. A lot of these companies, they give you something, they copy the next man, or they go get that, and y'all heard me say this. They go get the same dude that made the fragrance that they like, or they see that was popular. They go get that same guy that makes it, tell them they want something similar, and then they make it. Well, EJ Wells is making this stuff, man. I don't know, from his home or something, but he got something good going on, man. It's like aquatic powdery. It's like aquatic powder. If you took some baby powder, put it in some water, and you add a slight like amber or something like that in it, with some type of green notes in it, even if it's just like green notes, and that's what you're getting with this fire. I remember watching a video of somebody, and they said, "What's going on, Russ?" I remember somebody saying something like, "The fragrance smelled like an ashtray." I don't know if his bottles fell in an ashtray or not. And then he picked it up and sprayed it, and the atomizer still has some ash on it. But I don't get that, man. I don't get that at all. Projection was a monster. The longevity is I still got it on my neck right now. I only sprayed it on my neck and one on the shirt. That's it. 2 on the neck, 1 on the shirt. That's all. And I think that was way more than enough. All right. This is good, man. This is really good. EJ Wells is that guy. You know what I'm saying? I know Kev got his thing going on. There's a difference between the two. And they're both good people. That's for one. They're both good people. To me. All right. I know people gonna have their differences, but they're both good people. The difference is EJ is making his own stuff. It's more or less like he's making his own stuff. Kev is giving you his interpretation of the fragrances and adding his own twist and trying to improve upon what the fragrance it is. All right, what fragrance he's trying to emulate. There's other companies out there like Genre that I'm trying to get my hands on it. And I had a couple guys that asked me, but I'm trying to get my hands on it. It's hard. I missed that time where you're supposed to purchase, but I'm trying to get my hands on it, and I'm hoping someday soon. But it's good. Bro said, so my scent of the day was Valentino Uomo. Okay. Russ said, I haven't spelled that Valentino Uomo or Aqua yet. Let me see. His projection is off the hook as well. Yeah, Russ. Like I said, I just mentioned that. Like his projection off his fragrances is crazy. Hey Russ, man. I hope everything's going good with you, man. I know you and James are not doing videos any longer together, other than probably like some special occasions. But go ahead and start your thing, then, man. Start getting out there and putting your stamp on it on in this community as well as a solo person. Lamar Gasson, have you smelled Valentino? In room. No, I haven't smelled that yet. Lamar. I seen it in Nordstrom's, and I kind of bypassed it because, you know, there's certain fragrances that I'm not fond of, especially when I'm hearing from other people. Callie, what's up, Callie? Hey, I missed that live the other day, man. I apologize. I was out with the family, but I missed that, you know, and I sprayed it and I didn't really care for it, so I kind of left it at Nordstrom's, and it's like I don't really think about it. I'll probably get back to it though. Russ said next genre date is the 25th of this month. Yeah, I know, but I think I know he said something about because of the you know, the outbreak of this coronavirus and all the delays and stuff like that. And I think in New Orleans they doing something like a mandatory shutdown. I can't remember exactly what he said on his Facebook page, but I'm not sure if that's going to go forward now. So I have to look into it because I definitely want to get my hands on that cherry one that you had, Russ. I definitely want to smell that. You know, that's something I want to get my hands on. I love cherry smells, man. There was a house that in my part-time job I was delivering to. Every time I opened their front door, all I get was a blast of cherry, and it was dope. And I'm like, damn, I used to just love going to that one house, just open the door, blast of cherry. So, Callie, what's going on, Callie? I wish I knew how to just pop you on this thing, man, but I'm still fresh with this whole live and this whole thing here, this StreamYard. But I'm hoping to get better at it, man. I know I see at the bottom, I see these icons where I can just click on it, but I don't know how to get you there. Yeah, black cherry is big. Yeah, I'm telling you, I want to get my hands on that. But it's a couple of them that I want to get my hands on. There's a guy. I just subscribed to his channel. I was watching his video, and he did a whole list of all of the genre fragrances that he likes, and he has some stuff out there, man, that I'm just trying to get my hands on, man. I'm hoping to do that soon. You know, I really want to get into that house. You know, again, it's just trying to find that, you know, or stay up on that date. So I think I gotta give myself an alarm on my phone so that way it can alert me when it's time. You know, but I'm gonna definitely get my hands on it, definitely. But yeah, Russ, man, I went on your channel thinking that you was probably gonna do some videos on some fragrances in your collection, and I just seen some dog videos, man. So I ain't stay on it too long, man. I appreciate your work though, working with the animals. Definitely, that's big, man. That's big. You know, we have a dog of our own, Dallas, and you know, sometimes I get mad and pissed off at him, but he's getting older, but me and my wife can't think of going forward without him. You know, his little Yorkie, but he think he's the biggest damn dog on the planet. First of all, I you know, before we even move forward, I want to thank everybody for showing up. I only got six viewers right now, and that's, look, I don't get a lot of views anyway, and I'm happy with everything I get, man, you know. No, your taste. Yeah, I see you put a picture of Voodoo on your page, and I again, as soon as I get a chance to, I'm gonna try to order as many as I can from them. You know, I finna spend a few dollars with my man to try to get the fragrances in. You know, I don't care about receiving stuff from people. You know, I'll reach out and see if they want to, but if they don't, that's cool too. I'll buy my own. I was about to do a video on this right here. I have a lot of fragrances, man, that's been sitting in my collection, and I just haven't did a video on it. But let me try to get that up close. But you see it right there, man. This right here, I have it on this hand right here, and this is a monster. I never reviewed this, but this is a monster. This is only a 50 ml bottle. I haven't even worn this out yet because I don't want to run out of it. You know what I'm saying? This is Cristobal Pour Homme Balenciaga. This is an amazing scent. All right. It lasts a long damn time. and it has a lot of notes in it. A lot of notes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the notes because I wrote them down. Artemisia, bergamot, white pepper, coriander, and lavender at the top. And at the men's, it has tea, cedar, patchouli, sandalwood, Caribbean coffee, geranium, base, amber, benzoin, tobacco, and vanilla. So check this out, right? So what I'm gonna tell y'all what I get out of it. The first blast, what I get like a sweet vanilla. From the start, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm getting sweet vanilla and some amber with a little bit of woods behind it. That's pretty much what I get. I mean, this thing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm going to church tomorrow. I'm planning on wearing this to church. You know what I'm saying? But this thing is amazing. One spray, and I swear, I got the blue fire. Damn, this blue fire is dope. Blue fire is still on this paper right here, and it's dope. Let me see what Russ says. Yeah, I used to for a local shelter. Okay. Just something to get out. It's taking most of my time. Okay. Bro said it's a good fragrance, my friend. Very citrusy, aquatic, very gourmandish. Okay. Russ said, what's the main notes? Okay. Yeah, but Russ, what's the name of the fragrance? The name of the fragrance, 2 steps, is called Crystal Ball Pour Homme by Balenciaga. And it was released in like 2000, and they discontinued. I mean, a lot of these fragrances like this, I mean, they come and they go, man. You can't find them now. You go online, you spend an arm and a leg. I'm just glad. I think I picked that bottle for like $75 when I first bought it. But now you go online, man. It's crazy. It's what's up, Leo? Now you go online, man, and you try to find this thing even on eBay. You spend an arm and a leg, man. I just don't understand. For the life of me, I can never understand what's going on, man. L. I can never understand why a fragrance house have great juice, right? And then they just get rid of it. I don't understand. Bro says, yo, Sam, when do you think the NBA start back up again? Bro, I don't know. My son's league in Canada, their version of like their pro league, they canceled the season indefinitely until further notice. So I'm not sure, man. They saying a couple weeks, but you got to remember, pro basketball players, they exchange sweat. They in close counter with each other. I mean, it's until they can figure out a safer way to do it and it can contain that. I don't see it opening. I'm coming back up until this thing is really contained. But let me get back to that fragrance. This Crystal Ball, it's gorgeous scent. It's gorgeous. I wrote a few things down, man, but it's dope from beginning to end, long lasting. It's gorgeous, man. It's classic, a classic. Very addicting too. Very addicting. I love it. I keep smelling it, and I keep comparing it. This blue fire is dope though, man. I really like that too. Damn. I got a lot of fragrances, man, that I got to review, man. I mean, look at this right here. I mean, I still got this Armand Jane that I got to go through. I wish I could just turn the camera without messing something up. But yeah, so let me see. Bro said my nephew team had just won the state hockey, and they're going to Texas for the Nationals, and they got canceled. Yeah, everything being canceled, man. I still keep up on Cincinnati basketball. A friend of one of my brothers, man, his son is still on the team, and my son's brothers are still on the squad too. And Jaron, Keith, Mamadou, and Trey. And let me tell you something. Them dudes, man, they just don't know how to deal with that right now, I guess, man, because this is their senior year. And this was Trey and Jaron's senior year. Keith still got another year to go, him and Mamadou. So I'm gonna keep following them, but it's tough, man. Everything got canceled. Okay, so Callie, you just ordered that Valentino Aqua. If I find that, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna definitely grab that. Yeah, I seen that they did that because WWE is not too far from it. They, they about an hour away from where I live, hour and a half. No, about an hour and 10 minutes away from where I live, and they had an arena with no fans at all. But still, it's not just the fans. But if someone in the WWE is carrying it and they're wrestling each other and they're sweating, guess what's gonna happen? They're actually passing that along. So they got to find a better way to do the stuff, man. And I don't know how they can do that, especially when you're in close encounter and you skin to skin, sweat to sweat. It's we got to try to control it. Don't like ordering from eBay. Yeah, it's all a gamble when you order from eBay. 2 steps, but I mean it's you take a chance. Read the negatives and the positives before you purchase. I mean, hold on, I just got something right here. I just ordered this polo blue, this deep blue off eBay. This is a tester, it's a tester. So before I pull that trigger, I always try to read the positive and negatives and go from there. I'm not religious. I'm not into hypocrisy, but have to realize that we are a part of this world, and not everything is meant for us, which is our mistake. Not everything is meant for us. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But all we can do, man, I mean, I know you said you're not religious, but all we can do is hope to God everything works out. I remember somebody saying, like, this is like Thanos. This is like the real life version of the Avengers, but just be safe, man. Just keep your hands clean, man. Try to use something with some alcohol in it or something like that to try to disinfect and go from there. Just be safe, man. Everybody take care of each other. Help your neighbors, help the people that can't help themselves. That's all. Let me see. Thank you for your videos. I brought formula for you upon your review. Yeah, I might have did a sample of that because I don't have that in my collection. I have a bunch of other stuff, man. But that was one of the ones I didn't purchase. I mean, I want to turn my camera, man, but just to show y'all, like, I got fragrances all over the goddamn place, and it's like I'm taking up everything. That's crazy, Rush. Your son, they were stronger with you. Yeah, it's a good scent. I actually went and I went and smelt that a couple times at like Nordstrom's, not Nordstrom's, Kohl's, and it was a good scent, man. But I just never pulled the trick on it. Mr. Chiefsons did the video on Polo Blend. Yeah, that gold blend. I don't have it here, and I meant to pull it out earlier today. I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna have it do the video on it. But I have the Polo Blue or Eau de Parfum, the Polo Blue, regular Polo Blue EDP or Parfum, whatever it is. I have the gold blend. I went to hell and high water to get that gold blend. I love that gold blend. That gold blend is to me the best ones out of the 3. And then now I have this one. All right. The other one, the other blue is a tester bottle as well, but this one is not as good to me. It's not as good as Gold Blend. I'm gonna do a comparison video on all 3 of them. Yeah, that Gold Blend that Mr. Chiefsons did the other day. Yeah, I had to text him and tell him that Gold Blend is a monster, man. That Gold Blend is one of my favorites. I'm just mad I don't got it out here. I got a cage pretty much that has all the other scents in it, and I gotta make sure I pull that one out because, like I said, I'm gonna do a comparison video with all 3 of them. The only other one I don't have is that Ultra Blue or something like that. I'm thinking about getting it, but I don't know. That one really didn't impress me as well. Let me see. L said, "What are your thoughts about Bleecker Street? The time for Wood." Okay, so check this out. Right, hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming right back. All right, so check this out. I just ran off real quick to the room. Down to 5 viewers, losing people like crazy. But Bleecker Street is okay, man. I'm, you know, the hype at first was dope. I mean, it made it seem like it was dope, but it's dope. It's dope. I can't even lie, man. I just sprayed it and I get like blueberries and green. Damn, that's dope. It's a dope scent though. I just, man, I don't know. I don't know much to say about it. I'm gonna have to do a review on it one day, but I just, you know, it's an amazing scent, dude. It is good, you know, and it's coming up on that season where we pull this out. So I will be doing a review on this one right here. So I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave this one right in here because I'm gonna have to do a review on this one and put it somewhere where it won't fall though. I got a lot of stuff I gotta review, man. Let me see. Cali review said I have to make a sell pile. I'm gonna try to keep it as less than 100 bottles. Yeah, you know, I said that a couple times too, Cali, that I want to try to get down to a reasonable amount of fragrances, man. So what I might do is put things in clusters. All right, like, all right, if you spend $100 bucks, this is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get these 4 or 5 fragrances. You're gonna lose money doing it because we're never gonna get what we spent on these fragrances. We're never gonna do that. All right. There might be some like this one right here that might fetch for a pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? After looking at what I spent on it, you might get this one where I might fetch a pretty penny. But do I really want to get? I'm not getting rid of this. This is going. If I only go down to 100, this is definitely going to be one of them. All right, this is definitely going to be one of them. I'm not getting rid of that. Another one that I never get. Oh shit! I just dropped the top. Damn, I had to get up on the table. But anyway, that's one of the ones I won't get rid of. Another one is this one right here. This is my all-time favorite. This is my favorite scent of all time. I literally cried one day, all right, because I had a tester bottle out the bottle. It fell off the shelf and it bust. It completely shattered. So I almost cried because now I can't get that bottle no more. I bought two. I bought this one and I bought that one, and I think I only spent $50 a piece on each one. And now I'm down to one. So that's my all-time favorite. If I had to say 4 for life, that's 1, 1A, 1B, 1C. It's all 4 of them because that's a versatile scent and it's one of the best ever. All right, let me see. What's good? What's up? What's up? Strive to be. Yo, listen, that's right. South Kakalaki all day. I'm in Connecticut now. I've been raised up in Connecticut, but South Kakalaki is where it's at, bro. Mr. Boom, it says, wait, hold on. You almost got rid of it. Yeah, I almost did, Russ. Almost did. But listen, I held on tight to that something. You better believe that. All right, Mr. Broom, what are your top 5 late night hype fragrances? My top 5 late night hype fragrances. I don't really try to get into the hype. I mean, I can show you some ones that's dope. That's for nighttime. I'm gonna show you 5 right now. Just in the collection I have right here. I have this is my studio, but I have my bedroom. Then I have all the Creeds and all that other stuff in there. Amarage and all that other stuff. I'm probably saying the name wrong. Amarage. Then I have an attic area, you know, where it's dark and cool at all times. I got like a glass case. I got like 2 glass cases that's filled with fragrances. And But just out of this, just my studio right now, I'm gonna show you 5. I might get away from the camera, but I'm gonna show you 5 right now. All right, I'm not gonna even open up the box. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you because they all have the fragrance in the box. Wanted by Night. All right, Wanted by Night. That's 1. Valentino Uomo. This is Noir Absolute. Dope ass scent. Let me see. Got another one over here somewhere. I want to show you. Hold on 1 second. I'll give you a cheapie as well. Here's a cheapie right here. Dunhill Desire Black. Hey, Trey. If you out there, Trey, I got my hands on it, bro. This mother sucker is bad. And it's cheap. Let me go grab one more for you. North to Hizzy. Pulse of the Night. So that's, what's that? That's 4. I got one more, right? Got one more to give you. And we talking about late night, right? So I'm going to say this one right here, I'm going to give you, right? This is for after the shower, after you went out and you came home and you went into bed. What's up, Catch a Whiff? All right, here's another one right here. And this is something that you probably ain't going to find. It's by Forever 21. If you ever want a bedtime scent, right there, cheapie. I found this 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I was waiting in line with my wife. Never knew that they had anything for men. But here you go, right here, 21 Men. Nice, soft, ambery. It's very soft, perfect for the bed. And I use that whenever I spray that on before I go to bed. I use that with the Dove charcoal body. Then I moisturize my body and I spray like 2 sprays on it. Good night. All she wrote. No problem. Glad I can help. That was a quick 5, and that's just in this room right here. That's just a quick 5. I'm not even saying that would be my best 5, but it's just in this room. Russ said, what's up, Catch a Whiff? Russ said, Black is the one I still haven't found. Yo, look at that, Russ. Look at the top. See what that top say? I bought a tester. You know what's funny is like this is my belief, and I said it before. I believe the testers are better than the actual mass-produced fragrances that they put out there. And I don't think I'm the only one that think that, because if you ever go on like FragranceNet, you ever notice that on FragranceNet the testers are always more expensive than the actual ones that you can purchase that's not testers. Not that much more, but it's more expensive. Let me see. Al said, "Respect from Chicago." Hey, man, that's one of the big cities I've never been to, man. One day I hope to get there. All right. Much blessings, man, to you and all the people there in Chicago. I'm just glad I have a person I can say if he's a friend now in Chicago. Much respect, bro. Strive to be said. I've been making my own concepts, mixing fragrances, then let them mature. Good stuff. Yeah, I thought about doing something like that. It was because think about it. Sometimes I spray myself before I leave the house with a fragrance, right? And then at the midday point, my lunchtime, if the fragrance is not there and I don't smell it, I don't want to get close to the skin, I normally I got a locker with some fragrances that I leave there specifically for work. And I normally top off with one of those. So we're pretty much doing it as already, unless we're taking decants to work with us. So, I mean, that's a good idea, man. I know Max Forte used to do that a lot as well. Let me see. Russ said, because those are the ones that the public smells and get them to purchase the bottles stronger. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, Russ. Like those fragrances, man, that they put out there as testers, I normally always buy the testers before I buy the actual retail versions of it. I normally buy the testers first, because again, like I said, I just believe that they're putting that stuff out there that they want you to buy. But then when you buy them and you get them home, sometimes you notice that it's a difference. So that's how it is, man. Bro, yeah, that's a beautiful. Which one are you talking about, bro? I want, yeah. Let me know which one you're talking about because I still got the 5 right here. Let me put the stuff back though, because I don't want to make too much of a mess, man. Gotta rearrange this. Gotta rearrange this stuff. Put this stuff all back where it belongs. You know. I gotta get the top. I gotta go down to the bottom and grab that top that I just dropped. You know, because I'm that's going back in the cage. That crystal ball's going back in the cage. For y'all who just came on, what I was talking about was this crystal ball poem. I was gonna do a video on it, just giving you my take on it, but I had to just talk about it. Else, there's a shop around the way that is selling our milestone for $45. Your thoughts? Yo, that's a milestone is good, man. I ain't gonna lie, milestone is good. I after being in this game, after having that creed, man. To be honest with you, I'm not advising nobody to go out and buy creeds, man. It's just way too expensive for one. And to me, as I've been saying this forever, and I'm gonna continue saying this, people always try to say fragrances smell generic. All right, so this fragrance right here, I'm spending. You should probably spend $200 some on, right? Or me, myself, probably spend $200 some on. But what makes this any better than this? All right, because I spent more money, and you and people are always gonna say that, oh, it smells authentic and it doesn't smell generic. Dude, none of this, since they came up with all these restrictions, none of these companies are using real stuff, man. And if they are using real stuff, they're also adding additives to it that's not real. So they are generic ingredients put in all these fragrances. Every single fragrance has something that's not authentic. So for people to sit up there and say, "Oh, this smells generic," the people that you're trying to please and trying to get compliments from don't know the damn difference between something that's $200 and something that's $10. They just don't know. Unless they're in the fragrance game, we're trying to please ourselves or make ourselves to look better than someone else that's just in a game by talking about the niche stuff and how this is they're using all natural ingredients. No, the hell, not. There's not one fragrance out there that use 100% all natural ingredients. None. If you got a fragrance that's and they say, oh, they're using such and such in place of, because they can't use the natural stuff no more because of the fact that there's restrictions on using that stuff. You got so many departments and organizations out there that's stopping companies and stopping people from poaching and all the other stuff. They're trying to keep these things and keep these people from destroying the earth. So they're adding additives to the stuff. So stop thinking that all this, because you got a creed is better than Armagh. They're probably using the same damn ingredients. Russ said, dang, to YouTube blocked my message. I want to try Milestone. Callie said, I want to try Milestone. I hope it's good. Because I like, that Milestone is good. Like I said, you almost can't, even a trained nose will find it hard to understand or see the difference between the two. I have both. The original Millesine Imperial, and I have Milestone. And I can't tell too much of the difference. Let me see. I also I have a unique take on fragrances. I do fragrances, styles, and artists / songs. I'll give you examples. Okay, no problem. Let me see. Two Step said, "What are those fragrances you had in your hands?" Oh, this one right here. This one is Dunhill Desire Black. This is a dope scent right here. All right. This scent right here. You have this one. I left the red at work. You have this one right here, the blue. All right. So you have blue, and then you have the black. They also a red. They have a red extreme, and then they also have a silver. The black one to me, and I said this a couple times. To me, every company that puts their bottles and that put their best fragrances are mostly in the black bottles. All right, it's like the best that they have. All right, let me see. So the two fragrances I had is, like I said, Desire Black, and then I had which one I had? I think it was this one right here was the other one I had, Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. All right, Bond, New York, I believe. Yep, Bond No. 9, New York. Russ said I was telling him yes for free. Yeah, $45 not a bad price. Not a bad price. You listen, if a moth was actually serious about stuff and listen to some people, because I've been crying this out. I've been crying out for the longest for a moth to actually stop doing these funky ass bottles and start putting their shit in this, like, just go do like Bath and Body Works and have one simple bottle and just put the different names on it. More credibility would be given to them company to the company, because now you're actually starting to look like a real fragrance company, which they are. They're a real fragrance company, but they need to start streamlining these bottles and do something better with these bottles. These bottles are just not good, man. It's like childish, you know. Yeah, it's 60. Yeah, I seen that couple weeks ago. It was like $65. Some of these people they are not breaking their price. You're not gonna find too many $25 Armand fragrances anymore. Those days are over with. You know, I can say literally I was one of the first ones to bring up that Armand stuff. I probably turned Steven onto it when it first came out. I sent him a package with all kinds of different Armands, and he did a live video on he did it live on his channel. So in a way, I kind of take credit for the Armand turning Steven onto it. If I'm not, then I apologize for lying about it, but I turned him onto it. But this was back in the day when nobody really was talking about Armand, and I had put Club de Nuit Intense Man on it, and it was on from there. And I wound up dealing with that company because I was at the store. I was buying stuff for my wife, and I was looking at the different ones. And I don't follow the names too much. Like, I don't care about names. If something smells good or something is good to me, I'm gonna buy it. So I went in to buy something for my wife. I bought the women's version of Futur de l'Homme. I bought the women's version of that, and then my man Bobby was like, who owns the fragrance store, was like, I have a men's version of that. So I wound up saying, let me smell that. Smelled it, bang bang. It was all she wrote. Went online, seen they had different ones. I seen that I seen a guy doing a video and he lived in the Dallas area, on the Club de Nuit Intense Man. He kind of like turned me onto it without telling me to do it. I watched this video, I purchased a bottle. It was off and running from that point. Then before I bought that, I bought this Lamani. I bought this Lamani fragrance, the silver, which is supposed to be a clone of the Daddy, and I just went from there, you know. But there's a lot of fragrances. I know I keep moving away from the screen, but I got so many damn fragrances. I keep looking up there, and it's like a lot of dope stuff up there that I got to review. But you know, it's just some things, man. You come across as you walk through things in life, and you just gotta try to help and encourage and tell people about stuff, you know, just to move it on. Because it's the only RF I own. I will probably be the only one I own. Catch a whiff. I to be honest with you, man, you might want to try some other ones, man. There are some good ones. Just get over the way the bottles look, man, and the fact that it's a clone house. There's a saying out there that I've been saying for the longest. You show me a house that didn't try to emulate or copy something else. they're all cloning something else. So you just try to make something better. But they're cloning each other, man, all around the board, man. L said Central Obsessions, Tuxedo, Happy Land Studio, Current Noir, Dean Martin Mode. Okay. I like your choices, man. It's a lot of Marvin Gaye. Distinct Lover. I never even heard of that. I didn't even know Marvin Gaye had a fragrance out, man. That's something new to me. Thanks for telling me that. Thanks for sharing it to all of us, Callie. I never tried Armaf. I never tried Armaf, but Milestone might be my first. Yo, hey Callie, J Rock, listen, bro. They have a lot of dope stuff, man. Give them a shot. Give them a shot. Again, you're not gonna spend an arm and a leg, and you're getting real good fragrances. Just pick and choose the ones you want, though. You know what I'm saying? Go get the better of the ones. And again, you're not spending a lot of money on them, so you might just find the ones that you like. Milestone, get the Club de Nuit Intense Man or the Parfum edition of it, but you can't go wrong with them. You're not spending an arm and a leg on it. The cost is what it is. That's what makes it so good. But it's just hard to find decent prices on them now because the prices are going up. Catch a Whiff, I don't have anything against them, but I prefer the original. Yeah, I understand, Catch a Whiff. You prefer the originals, but if by chance you get your hands on one of them, you'll like it. You'll change your mind about it. I ordered them off. It's a blind buy. I know it's old, but just try. Yo, it's good. That La Parfaite or Parfum, that's a really good one. So even that, like if you bought Cali, if you bought just that La Parfum, you kind of like getting the best of both worlds because you're getting the Club de Nuit Intense Man and you're getting that Trace Nuit all in one bottle. Ketchworth says, I like Alexandra's originals. Okay, so again, Alexandra Fragrances is a clone house. That's another company that I haven't got my hands on yet. But that's another one that's a clone house, and they're doing a good job, man. I mean, if a person can buy something that's not, and they're not spending an arm and a leg for all this original stuff that's costing $200 and $300, buy it. I said, no, I associate their songs with fragrances. Oh, okay, I got you now, L. Yep. I'll provide it for you. Yeah, now I got you. I understand now. The only time I mess around with the clone now is if the clone is reported to be better than the original. I don't doubt. I like it. Yeah, nah, I hear that. I hear that. And listen, some of these fragrances that's reported niche in the top of the line, sometimes you're gonna spend a arm and a leg and you're gonna get shitty performance. I don't buy too many out of price fragrances any longer, man. It's just I don't see spending the money on that. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm about to be 50 at the end of the year. And I can't see spending that money on stuff like that, man, when retirement is around the corner, So I'm not going to do it, just to say that I have it and put it in the collection. Because if you're a collector like I am, and like most of us are, you're going to have all those fragrances sitting around. You're never going to finish off a bottle. I would never finish off a bottle of cologne. Never, ever in my life would I finish off a bottle of cologne. Have too many. And that's what we were saying. Me and J Rock were saying how we're trying to limit it down to like 100. But even that, like 100 will be too much. If I can, somebody gave me 10 grand, I probably would take it and get rid of all my fragrances except for like 4 or 5 of them. And I showed you the one I would never get rid of. So that one and this one right here would never be part of it. That one and this crystal ball would never be part of that collection. All right. All the other stuff, I'm good with. For real. My Parfum is the better offer of them. Yep. Virgin Island water is the number one letdown for me. Yeah. That Virgin Island water, that I'd rather deal with Tommy Bahama, Set Sail, St. Bart, than deal with that. I have some samples of that. What's the name? I have a lot of samples of Creed stuff, but Creed, Tom Ford. If any company that's going to be the ones that I was spending my money on is Montserrat, Montal, Amirage, those are it. All the other ones, I can't trust the performance in the on those fragrances, especially for the dollar price. 50. Do you look? Thanks, Catch a Whiff. Yeah, I'm about to hit that half century mark, but I appreciate it, man. You know, try to, the secret is to try to looking young, eating now and laters and Chico sticks, pineapple now and laters and Chico sticks. I always say that little joke, yo. Eating pineapple now and laters and Chico sticks to keep you looking young. Eat what the kids eat. I just bought Tom Ford for Men. That's one of the ones I like. I like the Tom Ford for Men. But my favorite one out of Tom Ford is one of the favorite ones is Ombre Leather 16. I got that in the box over there. I got to get that out the box. I got that. Matter of fact, let me see something. Hold on 1 second. Getting off the camera. I know they're saying like, God damn, you live. You keep going off the camera, but I have to get this top, and I want to get this. All right, so one of the better ones from Tom Ford Ombre Leather, dope ass scent. All right, that's dope. All right, and what else is Tom Ford? Tom Ford Man Extreme. That's my favorite, man. I just haven't pulled the trigger on the bottle yet because I couldn't see spending that money on just a 50 milliliter bottle. I'm hoping that someday they come up with a better. I can find a better price 50 milliliter bottle. Let me see. Two steps says, I hear you, Sam. I turned 51 Monday past. No more spending all that money on fragrance. I'm good. Yeah, man. Sometimes we just gotta think about it. I try not to buy anything over a certain price. Plus, I'm trying to limit buying. Period. The reason why, one of the main reasons why I'm stopping the purchasing so much is the fact that there's nothing out there that's unique. Honestly, there's nothing that's super unique. Everything's pretty much similar or smells like, and it's like, how many times you get a fragrance and you say, yo, this smells like all the time. So I'm gonna chill out on all the buying, man. It's not worth it. I've been actually buying more fragrances for my wife lately. She got this one by Amarth called Red Ruby. That's dope. And she got one that I bought her called Scandal by Night or Scandal Night or something like that. It's dope. And I'm gonna review those. Or yeah, Russ. Yeah, remind me of. That's all you hear. There's not one fragrance that you can say, oh, damn, that's unique. I never smelled anything like that before. You ain't gonna find that too often. Everything is, this smells like, damn, or it reminds me of something. That's what I'm saying. Like, why we fuss about clones? Why we fuss about clones? All the major houses emulate each other. Somebody got a blue fragrance, they coming out with a blue fragrance because that blue fragrance was popular. When Chanel came out with Chanel, the blue Chanel did what is that? Blue de Chanel. When they came out with Blue de Chanel, I bought it, right? It's still in my cabinet. I probably used it twice. This was the very first time they came out with it. My wife bought it. It's a 50-ounce bottle she bought from me. I wore it twice. Now check this out. Every company tried to emulate that because it's so popular, right? So what they do, they make something similar to it, all right? Now, fast forward 3 years ago when Dior came out with Sauvage, or 2 years ago when Dior came out with Sauvage. I remember when they launched it, I was in Dallas, Texas, going to the Cowboy games, me and my brothers, and they were spraying the shit out of that fragrance, trying to get people to buy, all right? I passed on it. Bought it. After a while, after being on my skin, I wound up purchasing it. Everybody and their mother coming out with something that smells like it. Why? Because nobody in the first of all, these companies are not going out and looking for that fresh young talent. They're going to get these old heads, I'm saying like the old heads, but they're going to get these seasoned people to do the fragrances because they did something popular before. There's no fragrances out there like this. All right. This right here is some dope. This is probably one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. All right. Let me show y'all that again. All right. Look at that. This was turned on to me by Lex. Fire. Fire. All right. Fire. There's nothing out there like that. So they go to these old guys and they get these fragrances and they recreate. They can't get off the stuff that they created that's popular. So what they do, they put those same ingredients, then they add a little something to it. Probably add one or two notes to it, but it still smells the same. Reminds me of. That's what I'm saying. If I was a fragrance house and if I had the money and I was starting my own fragrance house, what I would do, I would go to one of these universities that has those fragrance classes and teaching people how to be perfumers. I would go inside, right? And I would just pick the brains of 2 or 3, not pick the brains, but just watch the classes, take 2 or 3 of them and start my own shit. Because I know for a fact, these young people are going to be hungry enough to come up with something brilliant or something different. They're not going to be going and doing the same stuff. We're only getting the same or similar to stuff because we're using the same people all across the board. So that's my rant on that crap. Let me see. Catch Whiff said, you're right about the major houses biting each other. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. Two Steps says, I really need to know more about Alexander Fragrance. Is it hype? Alexander, I reached out to them too. They, I look, I'm gonna be real, and I know Original Dog Man, you probably called me out on that. I don't give a shit. That shit doesn't make me mad, and I like your style any goddamn way. It don't matter. I like everybody. Everybody, I like, things. I pick from everybody. I listen to everybody. Is what I want to say. I reached out to a lot of companies just so that way I can give people what they want without me having to spend. And I don't want bottles. I don't need bottles. If you give me if you sent me a sample of it, like you get at a store from purchasing stuff, that's more than enough. I just want to make sure I can get the people the right information that they need. That's what it's about. It's not about trying to gather free fragrances from people. It's giving people information that's requested of you. That's what we're here for as a reviewer. We want to give our people that looks up to us about fragrances the correct information and unbiased information. That's all it's about. All right. But I reached out to him and no information yet. So it's okay. It's cool. Catch Whiff says, my opinion is that when a big house bite on each other, they aren't using the gas to figure out how make more versions of that. Oh yeah, that's true. Russ, that's why people like EJ and other companies. Yeah, you're right, Russ. They, EJ and them coming up with their own twist on stuff, and it's the same. Again, that's why I said why get mad at a clone, what you call a clone house, when all of them are doing the same shit. EJ is doing the same exact thing that Olivio Gotitan or whatever that guy's name is, who made the women's version of this crystal ball. He's doing the same exact thing. He just adding twists to fragrances that are already there. So I don't know. That's why I'm very interested in Happy Land. Happy Land is a good house, man. EJ is a good dude, and that look, Aqua baby powder. I ain't gonna say no more about this blue fire. Aqua baby powder. So it's like a aquatic version of Prada Luna Rossa. It's an aqua version of that. That's how I feel. This is my take. Yeah, his GIT. Yeah. I think I got that. Yeah, I got that. Right there. Yeah, this is fire too. He added a little touch to that with tobacco, and it's not like a pipe smoking tobacco. It's like a pipe smoking tobacco. That sweet tobacco. This is good, dude. This is good. This is what I'm saying. You get mad at a fragrance house for taking a fragrance and added their twist, but you won't get mad at somebody else that create. Okay, so you won't get mad at the person that created Acqua di Gio when he went to somebody else's house and made the same fragrance, but just added another note or two to it. You won't get mad at him, but you'll get mad at somebody like E.J. Wells or Kev from Kev Holt from Sensual Obsession for doing the same damn thing. It's being a hypocrite. Being a hypocrite. Let me see. Two Step said, Sam, give us that stamp, that green light to buy that fragrance. You and Keith keeps it real. I try to keep it real, man. I ain't here to be bullshit and all that other stuff. I'm gonna be as honest as possible. If I didn't like E.J. Wells fragrances, right? If I didn't like these, I would tell you. If there's something I don't like, I tell you what. I have one that I really didn't care for from Kev. No, I like all the ones that he sent me was good. I don't think there was one from E.J. Wells that I didn't like. You know, and if I did, I'll be real. I don't care about offending nobody. I ain't trying to offend them. I'm just trying to make sure, okay, this one right here I didn't care for. But all the rest of them, everything that EJ sent me is good. So it's good. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't trying to kiss nobody's ass. I'm just being real. Those two so far, plus the other ones he sent me, that Plum Loco is dope. All that junk is dope. All you need is 1 or 2 sprays. Back, it's good. If I get my hand on all of EJ's fragrances, yo, I'm with that, man. I'm with that. I would test out anything EJ sends me because he sends me so far. He sent me some good juice. All right. I probably haven't reviewed them individually because time restraints. I try to get them in as when I can, but I didn't want to review. I was going to review this one here, and I was going to review this Crystal Ball tonight. But I decided, you know what? I didn't do a live, so why not just go live and just do it all at once? See, right? Plus, some clones even fix issues with some OGs. Yeah, that's right, Russ. That's right. They do fix them. That's what some of the clones do. Let me see. Catch Whip says, I'm late to the party, but I just try my serious. Okay, that Jazz Club is dope. The Jazz Club is dope. I don't have a full bottle. I have a few samples of that, though. That's dope. Every time I go to Sephora's, I'm getting a sample of that. So I might not even have to buy a bottle. I just go and get a sample and use the sample. Mr. E.J. Wells, Mr. Cav from Central Session have always been stand-up people who like their fragrances. Yeah, they're good. Like I said, look, the fragrance community, right? We all try to do our best to give people, you know, as much information as possible and try to be as honest as possible. People are not going to agree on everything. That's life. All we can do though is to be true and keep this thing from being or keep from doing stupid shit like calling out each other's families, wives, and all that. Nah, that's not what we're about, man. Like this is a hobby for everybody to enjoy. All right. Some people get out of hand, but listen, there's a place for everybody. There's a place for Original Dog Man. There's a place for DB, my man, what's his name? God damn. Forgot his name. We all know there's a place for Mr. Cheapson. Everybody have a place in this. You know what I'm saying? There's no goddamn law enforcement in the fragrance community. Like, yo, you do what you want. But there's gonna be, you gotta understand, but there's gonna be people that don't like you and don't like what you stand for. But what you gonna do? You gonna cry? Nah, just be, take the criticism and move on. We good. Ain't no big deal. Sometimes criticism can help you. So just understand that. EJ Wells site, I don't have it offhand, and it's hard for me to really pull it up. But definitely look them up, man. And like Russ said, if you get Plum Loco, be careful using that in the high heat. I heard people telling me that when it's hot outside, be careful. So I'm only planning on using that during springtime and maybe summer night. I mean, summer nights in the cool breeze or something like that. If I'm near like a beach or something like that, I'll probably take it then. But that's it. Striving to be said, I got two, right? I got that Rhyolite and Plum Loco from Happy Land. They are great. Yeah, they are. L said, I agree. Keep it honest. I respect you and others for that. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to be, man. Just trying to be as honest as possible. I got real people, man, that I talk to, and you know, one of the things that I'm gonna say something right now. Russ, it's about you. One day it wasn't nothing big. I was just out not doing videos for a couple of weeks, and that was because I was traveling. And my man Russ, out of the blue, just sent me a message. Yo, hey, bro, I'm just checking on you, making sure all is good. This is what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? That right there made me feel good because I had another brother from across the country checking on me to make sure everything was good. And he ain't had to do that. You know, that's a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Trey Sense did the same thing. He texted me, yo, because Trey had my personal number. Yo, everything good? The family good? Yeah, I'm all set. I just had no time to do videos. Just checking on you, bro. That's what it's about, man. Like looking out for one another. Strive to be said some fragrance you get from cologne houses have to mature before you judge them because a lot of them are freshly made. Yeah, that's true. That's true because some of these stuff been sitting for a while and I still haven't gotten to them yet. I have some from a company called Halt Fragrances, right? And I haven't did a review on them. I've been promising my man I'm doing a review, and it's been over 4 years since I had the fragrances. It's been sitting there. I got to go back to it and check on those fragrances and see if they're still good because they've been sitting in the box over there for the longest. Catch Whip says, the only issue with the difference in opinions is when people make it personal. You don't like what I'm wearing, cool. It doesn't mean I'm a jerk because of it. That's true. That's true, Catch Whip. And that's what I'm saying. Look, you're going to like something different than I'm like. Our tastes are different. We're from different cultures, from body, likes and don't likes are different. So as long as we understand that, we'll be good, man. This community is a good community. You know, we just gotta stay positive, man. You know, stay positive. But damn, I ain't even try to be on this long, and it's already an hour and 22 minutes in. And you know, I got 10 eyes on me right now, and I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that's commenting, man. I love the interaction with this. I like this live situation. I might try to almost do it on a regular base versus doing reviews, maybe 2 or 3 times a week if I can. I'm gonna try to jump in on like Callie's. Callie been trying to get me on the video. I'm gonna try to jump in on his one of these days, and hopefully Trey and Keith get their live stuff going. I'm gonna jump in on theirs. And we're going to keep this thing rolling, man. Stay positive, man. But I want to check on, you know, look, I just want everybody to stay safe, man, and make sure that we all be aware of our surroundings, making sure we take care of each other, you know, lend a hand to each other, you know. Let me see. Russ said it block Happy Land, and you are right, too. You might have to approve the message later. Well, I understand what happened, Russ, with that. Happy Land Studio. Remove the space. You said, I don't know. Let me see. When you get a chance, come to Chi-Town and see Mr. Zaharoff. He's a stand-up guy. Come up and we'll have a few conversations on fragrances. You are welcome, brother. I appreciate that. And again, like I said, I plan to one day visit Chicago. But right now, you know, with the situation where it's what it is, you know, my wife got a new job, and she's starting that. My daughter got a new, you know, is working at one of the VA hospitals here as a nurse, and our travel schedules are pretty much packed or booked for the year. So, you know, gotta save some time. Chatting figures with friends will lose You know, yeah, catch it with it will lose you an hour. You know, YouTube doesn't let you paste you around. Yeah, YouTube have a lot of rules, man. You know, but we get through it. You know, but listen, I've been on here an hour and 25 minutes now. I gotta shut down. I gotta go to work in about 2 hours. If you believe that, I gotta go to my part-time job in 2 hours, and I'm gonna try to get there early, in and out. All right, Russ, catch it with El Padron. I probably said it wrong. Cali Gents or Cali Reviews. Mr. Cuddles, man, why you come on this late? Now you about to make me stay on here for another couple minutes, man. What's going on? Yeah, you just pick. Okay, yeah. Havana, I seen that in Mace and Marshall's one day, right? And I was going to pick it up, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to wait until I visit a friend of mine's store, well, a guy whose store I visit all the time, and see if they have the original bottle, the older bottle. That's the one I want to try to get my hands on to see if there's a difference between the two. And hopefully I would one day. $15, that's not a bad price. Where'd you get it from? Let the people know where you get it from. And hey, listen, Neil, I know listen, did you take my advice and stop trying to damage those damn bottles, man, and stop in any Amar fragrance that you don't like anymore because you don't like Amar fragrances anymore? Why don't you give them to somebody, man, instead of breaking that shit up? All right, don't waste the money, man. Somebody else can use that. Somebody that's not fortunate enough to have fragrances can use them. I own the blue bottle. Okay, yeah, the blue bottle. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one. That's the one that I want to try to get my hands on. The original bottle. I'm not sure if there's a difference between the fragrances. You know, Aqua Amara. I have that. And I think I have a bunch of Bulgari's fragrances that I have. I mean, I have a whole line of. I have a lot of it, man. The one thing I like about Bulgari, me and my wife was on a cruise and they gave us this shower gel, man. This smells like it's a tea-based shower gel, and that thing is amazing. Oh, I love it. I want to get a fragrance by that. I want to get the fragrance to it, and try to deal with it. Because what I do a lot of times, even with like Bath and Body Works, look at this. See if we can look into that bag. Look at that bag. Look at that. Everything accompany each other. All graphite stuff. All graphite. Everything about graphite. But because I have time to put it up yet, Mr. Russ, what's up with the breakup? He might not want to elaborate on that, man. It might be something, I'm not saying it is, but at due time, I'm pretty sure he'll talk about it, or him or James will talk about it, But they, from what I read, I thought they said they was gonna still do videos together every now and then, but just not as frequent as they did before, But them dudes made a good team, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them dudes is dope. They came on strong when they really started doing it together. That thing took off like wildfire. And I'm like, damn. They blew past me, and it was like I was standing still, like, damn. Oh, time mostly. Okay. You're spending more time at the shelter. That's right. You did mention that earlier. You spend a lot more time at the shelter, man. And that's more important. Some things matters more than just juice in the bottle. So, but I know you guys will get back together at some point. I know James said he got a video coming out in 2 days, Monday or something. He coming out with a video. But I'm gonna give you another video. I'm gonna give you a video on this one right here. I love this. Man, this is dope. This is a dope set right here. It's by Cerruti. It's L Essence di Cerruti. This is their best fragrance to me. Damn, that's good. This is like a suit and tie man up to the T. You wearing this when you got on the suit and tie, dressed to the T. You looking like $1,000,000. That's what that's for. As well as that crystal ball. And this one right here, man. This my baby. I know I killed your brother, but hey, man, it's good scent. It's really good juice. Definitely my favorite. My favorite of all time, right there, man. You know. He said Monday. Yeah, he did say Monday. He's coming on the video. Mr. Cuddle says, I want to get into carnation fragrances. Carnation is the masculine floral. Yeah, that crystal ball. I know the women's version of this right here. This crystal ball, Balenciaga. It's the top notes is like starts off with like carnation and stuff like that, and it just supposed to be real dope. I seen online that they want like some bucks for that thing. I'm not spending bucks on that. For my wife wants it, but I don't know. Hey, catch a whiff. I love Fougere Royale as well, man. That's my baby, yo. I don't even use it. Yeah, no. Oh shit, Balenciaga. Listen, I don't wear that. I haven't worn it yet. I was gonna wear it tomorrow at church until I peeked over my shoulder on my dresser, on the second dresser in this room here, and I forgot that I had this one right here, which is if you want a Cerruti fragrance, this is the one you want to get. This Cerruti fragrance right here. This is dope as hell. That's the one you want. Thanks to Lex Ellis for showing me that. Yeah, geranium is like the man version of carnation when it comes to fragrances. They actually replaced the carnation from the women when they made the men with geranium, something like that. So, Whole Hang Club. What's the Whole Hang Club, man? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Hey, Cuddles, how you when you do your lives? Are you doing your lives through StreamYard? Oak Moss and Rose. Oak Moss and Rose. Is that what Whole Hang your club is? That's what the Oh, okay. And we got carnation in it. Oh, okay. So next time you do that, man, you gotta let me know. I'll jump in on your live, man, and get with you one day. Kind of like this live stream stuff. It's pretty dope. Again, I said I was only gonna be in for a few minutes, and hour and 33 minutes going and still running. So yeah, as soon as I get if I get a chance, to do it, I will. I'm not sure. I'll check. Is it Mr. Cuddles on Facebook? Is Mr. Miami Cuddles on Facebook too? If it is, I'll go and add you as a friend. Or send me a friend request, Sam Broom, on Facebook. Yeah, it's just Sam Broom. That's all. Send me a request. I'll hook you up. I'll hook up with you. Okay, so all right, hold on. I'm about to do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. But send me a request, and I'll jump in on it. Let me see. What is that? Oh, I got you right here. Yeah, I got you. I'm about to add you in right now. Oh, I think I'm wait. I might be a friend of yours already. Yep. I almost hit unfriend. I almost clipped your ass. I got you though. It's StreamYard, Russ. It's StreamYard. Yeah, it's StreamYard. Nah, I'm not. I don't man. listen, I don't do all that too much, man. I don't do all that social media stuff. And when I do, I only really post about my kids because I have family all pretty much all up the East Coast, and they be want to know what the kids are up to. You know, especially my son with basketball, pro basketball, and college basketball. He was doing all that. So I don't do too much on it. I just post stuff every now and then to give them an update about what's going on with the kids, either my daughter, my son, or my grandkids. So I don't really do too much on it. I'm not that active on it at all. I check on it every now and then. Lately, I've been putting some of my videos on Facebook, you know, on the different groups, but not too active on it. Yeah, just let me just I'll send you a message with my telephone number on it. Um, just send me a text before you call to let me know because I don't take phone calls from a lot of people. I just I don't know who's the bill collector, who's not. Nah, I'm just teasing. But yeah, give me a shout out because I my phone be on mute a lot because of my job. You know, I'm a sheriff in Hartford, or in your town is probably called a bailiff. So just let me know when you're gonna do it because I can look at the text. You know, every now and then when I'm in court, I'll peek at it and see that somebody's sending me a text because you might send it at a different time and let me know, and I'll just send you a text back and I'll give you a call, or you can give me a call. But I'll send you my number. You remind me of one of my best friends in the Air Force. Hey man, I hope he was a great guy, and I'm pretty sure he was. You know, he's a military guy, so I never been in the military, but again, I'm work law enforcement here in Connecticut. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. You know, back in the '80s, yeah, I'm an '80s kid too, man. I was born in 1970, so I was just saying earlier that I'm about to turn 50 at the end of the year, and got to start thinking about real life, life after work. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm retiring to keep doing videos up until like I'm 70. Nah, but I have fun with it as much as I can. So Russ, yeah, man, you got to get on that. Make sure you sign up for that StreamYard, and we'll all get on there together. Nothing. Oh, nothing but a number. Yeah, 50 is nothing but a number. But again, man, it is a half century mark. So I gotta do something with myself. MOU, new coronavirus mixtape, volume one. What the hell is that, man? That a real mixtape? Yeah, man, yeah. No, I'm about to get ready for work, man. I got a, you know, long day tomorrow, man. So part-time job, and when I get off, sleep for about an hour or two, get up and go to church, and get back home. But listen, thank you guys, everyone that's out there. I told my wife I'll make a quick video. I'm damn almost 11:30. I got to be up by 2:30. So thank you. I'm praying for each and every one of y'all, man, that your families and everybody else stay safe. All right. Stay healthy. Clean yourself. Wash your hands. Keep people at a safe distance away from you, and everything should work itself out. All right. Be mindful, man. You can't wait on the federal government to help. We gotta help each other. We gotta help ourselves because we might not get the help that we might not get the right help we need. So listen to your local doctors and um, governor and all of everybody that's making decisions in your area. Make sure you know what's going on around there, and just stay safe. All right. Stay clean. Stay healthy is what I want to say. Stay healthy. All right. Let me see. Russ said he has a video by the name on his channel. Oh yeah, I gotta check that out though. Have a good night, sir. I will. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. MOU Records. I don't know who you are, bro, but hey, much success to you, my brother. All right. Hey, Russ, I'll see y'all later, all right? Sam Broom out. Peace.